The Sigma personality type is often characterized by a sense of not fitting in with others. These individuals possess a natural inclination to think outside the box and diverge from mainstream ideas. Despite their ability to understand those around them, Sigmas frequently feel misunderstood by others. Consequently, many of them adopt powerful emotional defense mechanisms to help them deal with people who don't comprehend or criticize them without understanding what it means to be a Sigma personality type. Furthermore, it's worth noting how Sigma males are formed during their childhood. As human beings, we are molded by the influences of the people around us and the societal norms we are exposed to. These factors intertwine with our genetic makeup to shape us into the individuals we become as adults. For those who identify as Sigma personality types, the interplay between these factors plays a significant role in determining their adult persona. A Sigma who grew up in an environment that didn't foster acceptance of their ideas or where their thoughts were met with harsh criticism may become a vastly different person than a Sigma who grew up in a supportive environment that encouraged the expression of unique perspectives. The environment in which one is raised can have a profound impact on their personality, even if they were raised in a culture where differing opinions were generally respected, but not always embraced. The distinction between whether a Sigma personality is innate or developed hinges on the worth placed on their ideas, both by themselves and others. This determination is complex, as multiple variables come into play when deciding whether a Sigma is born or made. There is no clear-cut response to this inquiry, as both nature and nurture factor into the formation of a Sigma personality. The question of whether a Sigma male is born or created is particularly challenging to address as it involves the intricate concepts of nature versus nurture and intent versus happenstance. It's evident that a blend of both elements is necessary for the development of a Sigma personality and how it manifests itself in later life. Achieving the right balance between nature and nurture is key to understanding the Sigma male personality type, as it's influenced by both genetics and environment. The Sigma male is born with a unique set of characteristics that distinguish them from others. However, their upbringing and what they learn from the world around them also play a vital role in shaping their adult persona. Intentionally is also a crucial factor, as actions can be done either intentionally or unintentionally. For instance, if a Sigma male was raised in a negative environment where their thoughts and ideas were not respected, their intent might be to suppress their unique perspective to avoid upsetting others. Conversely, if a Sigma male was raised in an environment where their ideas were always appreciated and embraced, there may be no intent for them to alter their personality. One's stance in life refers to the path they choose to take and the events that shape their journey. Chance plays a significant role in determining how one's life events unfold and whether they are positive or negative. For instance, if a Sigma male experienced a traumatic event during childhood, they might be more cautious in their decision-making as they grow older to prevent similar occurrences from happening again. Conversely, if everything went smoothly during their formative years, they might treat others with the same level of positivity they experienced. As evidenced, the concepts of nature, nurture, and intent that shape the Sigma personality type are intricate and multifaceted, making it challenging to pinpoint a definitive answer to whether a Sigma is born or created. Many different factors come into play, and the influence of each one shapes who we become as adults. To answer the question of whether Sigma males are born or created, it is crucial to adopt a balanced perspective that takes into account all three concepts: nature, nurture, and intent. It is fair to say that a Sigma male can be both born and created because their genetic predispositions and personality traits are influenced by their upbringing and environment. Genetics and personality type are inherent, but the way an individual is raised, and the society and culture they interact with, also play significant roles in shaping their personality. Therefore, different environments and upbringing can result in different personality types, including the Sigma personality. If a Sigma male grew up in a positive environment, they are more likely to have a balanced personality than if they grew up in a negative environment with constant stressors. Ultimately, the complexity of the Sigma personality type makes it difficult to provide a definitive answer as to whether they are born or created. A Sigma male is both born with innate personality traits and created through their experiences in life. Their genetic makeup, as well as the societal and cultural influences they grow up with, play a crucial role in shaping their personality. While individuals have the freedom to choose how they behave, there are certain societal expectations that everyone must meet. Some people choose to conform to these expectations, while others opt to go their own way. Sigmas tend to keep to themselves, as they value solitude and may have difficulty trusting others emotionally. However, with effort, it is possible for Sigmas to overcome their introverted tendencies and connect more easily with others. Overall, being a Sigma is a combination of nature and nurture, with both factors contributing to their unique personality type. The development of one's personality plays a crucial role in this discussion as well. For instance, individuals who desire to be someone else may adopt a fake persona, either because they lack the knowledge or the willingness to change themselves. Some may even undergo a rebellious phase where they act in ways that contradict their usual behavior, but such a personality is undoubtedly created because it is intentional. However, these attempts at reinvention tend to be short-lived because people quickly realize that transforming oneself requires considerable effort and dedication, traits that many Sigma males may not possess unless they have been significantly shaped by external factors. A Sigma man's personality may evolve due to external influences over time, but their core personality type may remain constant. However, instead of changing their entire persona, they may opt to explore new aspects of their personality where they feel comfortable expressing themselves. For instance, a Sigma may start socializing more as a teenager when they hang out with people who are not afraid of being around others. Interestingly, this is how many introverts inadvertently develop extroverted traits by adapting to their environment and making the best of the available resources. It can be argued that changing one's personality type is more challenging than developing a new trait or attempting something different from their routine. It is possible for individuals to change their personality type or develop new traits depending on the effort they put into it. However, the extent of change may differ depending on the individual and their unique personality. While some may adapt and accept society's expectations of them, others may prefer to stay true to themselves and keep to a smaller social circle. For Sigma men, being introverted may be a conscious decision based on personal preference, as introversion has its own benefits. Although people may change and mature emotionally over time, it is not uncommon for an individual's personality type to remain relatively consistent throughout their life. The choices we make and the influences we encounter can play a significant role in shaping who we are. In conclusion, the Sigma personality is a combination of both innate traits and environmental factors that influence an individual's behavior. While it is possible for a Sigma to change over time due to societal conditioning, it is unlikely that they will completely transform their basic personality type. Sigmas tend to resist conformity and may rebel against societal expectations, opting to maintain their own unique perspective on life. Some may temporarily become more extroverted in response to their surroundings, but ultimately, their introverted tendencies will prevail. The rate and extent of change largely depend on the individual's willingness and ability to adapt to new circumstances. It's worth noting that while you cannot change your innate traits, you do have control over how you choose to respond to them, and whether or not you choose to alter your behavior to fit societal norms. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like the video and tell us in the comments what you think of the video, and as always, keep grinding. Peace.